imperative for everyone. 3 points on opening day.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
Okay, interesting. Rice. Anderson. Spence. Rice. Gordon. Oh, nice touch. Spence's cross. Pasalic. And here's Budimir. Stones. Bellingham. And it's played forward. And it's White. Foden played out towards the right wing. Played in deep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've played it short. Now the cross. And that has been cleared. Spence proves just a little bit too strong. Whips it across. It's been repelled. Pasalic. And the counter is on. That's a nice ball. Pasalic is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Maturina. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Spence. Spence drives forward on the overlap. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Morrow. Anderson wins the duel this time. Spread out to the left. Gordon. Spence at it in a wide position. And here's Bellingham. Kane. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. Gahey. Foden. And here's Kane. Morrow shifted upfield. Pasalic forwards and with intent. He has found the way through. Piazza! Goal! Croatia! And it's Croatia who take the lead. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Croatia break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Gordon. Spence. Out for a throw. Crossed it again. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Budimir proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Budimir. Foden. Lobbed in behind. Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham. Played out wide. Spence. Bellingham. Foden. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pasalic. Baturina. Moro. Pasalic. He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the middle. Bellingham. Rice. And it's Kane. And here's Kane. And the ball's come loose here. White upstairs having a shot! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Stanisic. Modric. Gordon! Gordon! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. White. Bellingham. Budimir. White does really well to win the ball there. Foden. Rice. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Shot, surely! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. White carries the ball down the right. Pasalic. And it's Baturina. Oh, what a ball! And that has been clubbed away. And that is out of play. Pasalic. Baturina. That is lovely. So who's he picking out? Well read, and the danger is averted. Rice, aim forwards. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Played out to the right. White could try cutting inside here. And the shot! Schutalo. First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, can he get onto this? White. And here's Foden. Sutalo makes the interception. Modric. Elik. Stanisic. Sutalo. Modric. Moro. Sutalo, gently done. White looking to hit the byline here. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Stones cuts out the pass. White. Foden. England couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Piazza. Stanisic. Moro. Modric. Baturina. Pasalic. Pasalic. That's a delicate pass. Pasalic. Pasalic. Piazza. Out to the right. Pasalic with the cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Bellingham. Bellingham chooses to go cross-field. Elik. Moro. And it's Baturina. Budimir. Baturina. Now it's Pasalic. He's in space and looking for options. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Pasalic. Now it's Pasalic. Aimed in towards the centre. Stones. Moro. It's Modric! It's anyone's ball now.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Foden head out towards the right wing. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's got away. Modric. That's good defending, very good defending. Bellingham, oh, good spread. And here's the chance to counter. Schutalo. Kane. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice. Spence. claimed by the keeper. Stanisic forwards and with intent. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. And there's green grass ahead of him. Thinks about the shot. Modric. Pasalic. Baturina. Moro. Erlich, gently done. Pasalic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Foden. White, who does have an assist to his name. Stanisic. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Piazza. Crossed into the box. Could be danger here. Pasalic. Spence, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. Stanisic, shifted upfield. Oh, that's neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chance to play it in. Piazza.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Spence. Anderson. Aim forwards. And it's White. Bellingham. Piazza. Stanisic. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Sutalo, gently done. Foden. Oh, they could break here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's been won straight back. Gehi. Anderson. Foden. Gordon. And it's Spence. Oh, sweet feet. Spence. And that's aimed into the middle. A real chance! Modric. Played out to the right. Pasalic. Lovely bit of skill. That's a danger. Real chance! Goal! Croatia! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Croatia go into the lead. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Now it's Foden, and it's Kane. Oh, a delicate chip through. White tries a cross. Elik, and it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Gehi. Bellingham shifted upfield. White serves up across. That had too much on it. Baturina. Elik. Baturina. Pasalic. Muscular approach does pay off here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Anderson. White. Foden. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Gordon. Kane. Pasalic. Baturina. Elik. Erlich forwards and with intent. Pasalic. Gehi. Foden. Kane. Calmly anticipates. He is through here. White. Budimir. Budimir! Oh, that was no routine save.
Budimir really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gordon. Erlich getting this one clear. Rice. England, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Budimir. Oh, red, nice interception. Pasalic. Piazza. Now it's Budimir, and here's Budimir. That's tidy. Piazza. That's very neat. Time to deliver. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Ball's played through. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Kane with a shot. Baturina. Pasalic. Succumbs to the pressure. is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Foden. White. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Foden played out to the left flank. And he's managed to gift it back. That's really well manoeuvred. Modric. Piazza. Modric. And it's Stanisic. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Rice. Spence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Piazza played with finesse. Pasalic played in. Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. Piazza. Stanisic. Can he get onto this? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Spence is there and he can get that clear. Gehi shifted upfield. Spence goes on a run down the left wing. And he's managed to get free. Spence. Can he deliver? Erlich with the clearance. And it's Rice. Bellingham given the lift of his goal. Foden! Soutalo can get it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Bellingham. Rice. Anderson. Rice. Spence. Great run on the overlap here. Gordon. Bellingham. Can he finish? Modric. Moro. Modric. Stones. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Rice. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Bellingham. Foden. That's an imaginative pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Szutalo. Stanisic. Piazza. Now it's Budimir. Lovely, now then. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Bellingham. Gehi. Rice. Spence. And it's Kane. Great work on the overlap. Pasalic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to cross. Erlich getting this one clear. Pasalic. Erlich aim forwards. Bellingham. Piazza. He steps in, and that's the end of that. White. Bellingham. White. Anderson. Rice. Rice, gently done. And he's had a shot! And he thumps it clear. Header comes in! It's a loose ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Gordon certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Szutalo. Modric. Piazza. Stanisic. Piazza. Stanisic with the cross. Back in once. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bellingham. And it's played forward. Stones. White. Bellingham. Anderson. Rice. Moved on forwards. Erlich gets over and intercepts. Baturina. Moro. Budimir. Pasalic. That has found him in acres of space. Bellingham. Rice. Foden. Stones. Anderson. Yehi forwards and with intent. Showing good feet. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Out of play for a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Pasalic. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Gordon. Foden, and it's White. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. Firmly met. Cleared away. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. And here's Kane. Kane with a shot! Pasalic. Nice looking ball. Caught offside that time. Yehi. Bellingham. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? White. Now it's Foden. Looking for a decent ball in. Played in by Foden. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Sutalo shifted upfield. Elik. Baturina is onto it in a flash. Gordon. Brilliantly cut out. Sutalo. Piazza. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great ball if he can get there. Sutalo gets good distance on it. Anderson. Rice. really well cleared. Gehi. 60 minutes played. Spence. Gordon. He's in a good position here. And that has been cleared.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rice. And it's Bellingham. Played down the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Piazza. Modric. Stanisic. Piazza. Stanisic. Modric. Foden. Looking to break at pace. White. Stones. Aim forwards. Stanisic. Now it's Modric. Rice. Gehi. Stones. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. Stanisic. Modric. Anderson with a definite foul there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Gehi attempts a clearance. Gordon have it back and can go again. Gordon. Foden. Foden!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Piazza. And it's White. White hurtling down that right flank. Bellingham. That's good play. Anderson. Out to the right. Back into the middle. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up he goes! It's in!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. It's just sloppy to lose the goal like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Now it's Kane. That looks a cracking ball. White. Puts them all in. It's out for a goal kick. Ehrlich, gently done. Stanisic. Modric. And that's put paid to a promising move. Anderson. And it's Modric. Moved on forwards. White. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Budimir's cross. It carries far too far and out of play. And they've got a throw. Lovely feet. Now it's Budimir. Pasalic. Cross needs to be... Tries a shot! And he's straight offside. Gordon, out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. Rice. Thinks one through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Elik. Shutalo. Modric. And it's played forward. Piazza chasing after it. Oh, played through for the wide man. Piazza. There's the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Stones aim forwards. Modric wins the duel this time. White. Out to the left it goes. Spence. And back out it comes. Croatia have got it back and they'll have another go. Ehrlich forwards and with intent. Spence. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And claimed it back swiftly. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. Can they get too many more chances? it's Piazza. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw. He is just caressing the ball. It's a good run down the right. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pasalic. Very nicely done. Oh, it's played into the... Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction and getting a grip.
Rice. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bellingham. Anderson.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nice control. Foden plays, climbs up big! Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Moro. That's really well manoeuvred. Stanisic. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Croatia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gehi. Rice. Anderson. Bellingham. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Gordon. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Rice. Now it's Gordon. Rice. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well timed, excellent interception. Anderson. Bellingham. Foden played out towards the right wing. White gently done. Decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. opponent can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Budimir aim forwards.
Croatia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Modric. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's good play. Modric.
Croatia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Stones. That has been cut short. White. Some good work on the right flank here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out of play for a throw. Anderson. And here's Bellingham. Hangs in a cross. Cleared away.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Moved on forwards. Pasalic looks to get on the end of this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Anderson.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Rice. Oh, good spread. And here's Foden. White. Crossed into the... Goes for a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's played forward. And it's Baturina. Now it's Pasalic. Now it's Baturina. And here's Budimir. Piet shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played out to the right. He's found the way through. Looking to go... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Hall. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust.
If they're happy keeping possession, fair enough, Peter, but it isn't going to help them pose much of a threat by keeping it there.
Hall. Rice. Played towards the other side. Foden. He's got space in the area!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's the channel. Cross goes in there. Anderson forwards and with intent. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Stanisic goes on a charge down the left. And it's Modric. Piazza providing an outlet on that flank. And the ball is out of play. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Stones. Bellingham. Kane. Now this could be a chance. Over to the left. Hall gets into some space. Tries to get it clear. Elik. Moro. That's really well manoeuvred. Baturina. Hall cuts it out. Anderson. Gordon. It's been slipped through. Oh, nice touch. Gets it away. And time is up. So they make their point on day one. Their search for a win will have to wait. Your reflections then, Jim?
I don't think they'll be too upset about that. 1 point is okay, and steering clear of an opening loss keeps them